Levy and his wife, Einav, were at the Nova Festival, leaving their 2-year-old son, Almog, at home with family. They were just about to enter the party when the alarm started. They ran away to a safe shelter where they encountered with Hamas terrorists. And we will now hear from Michael the rest of the story. Hi, Michael.
Hi.
How are you?
Another day.
Another day, but a big one.
A big one. But for us, it's
just
another one in this fight.
Because you're reliving this nightmare again and again.
Yeah, for us, it's just a very long and a very bad day.
First of all, I'm sorry for that personally. Take me back to 1 year ago on October 7, 2023.
I woke up at my bed at home. I live in the center of Israel. I woke up to the sound of sirens. I turned on the TV and saw all the alerts, the orange alerts of missile attacks all over the place. I immediately called my mother and asked her if they are okay. She said that they are okay, but that Or and Einav went to a music festival next to the border of Gaza. At first, I wasn't too worried because I thought, okay, it's just another missile attack. Fortunately, we are too used to it. And then I saw the news and understood that Or and Einav tried to run away, but they had to hide in a bomb shelter not very far from the Nova site. The last call Or had with my mom was at 7:39. He was completely terrified and he just repeated the sentence, "Mom, you don't want to know what's going on here." That was the last thing we heard from him. We know now that 10 minutes after that call, a group of terrorists arrived. They started throwing grenades. They sprayed the bomb shelter with bullets. They even fired an RPG into it. Or had to witness his wife, Einav, being murdered in front of him before he was kidnapped. And since that awful day, this is what I do.
I can't even imagine what you're going through. So there's another very important figure in this picture, Almog.
Right.
Who is right now at home.
At home. He recently turned 3. He's going to all his life milestones without his parents. He started new kindergarten without his parents. He started speaking fluently. He's doing all those things that as parents, this is what you're waiting for. And unfortunately, all won't see it. Enough, unfortunately, we can't bring her back. But Or is still alive and we need to bring him back.
Now. What do you tell a 3-year-old that his parents are not here?
I think that's the most difficult part. We ask psychologists what we should say because obviously you have no words when you look at him. They told us that we have to tell him that his mom won't come back and that we are looking for his father. That we are doing everything we can to bring him back. Other than that, you just try to you have to remember he's still a 3-year-old who needs to be guarded, and you need to tell him what to do and what not to do. But when you look at him, it's not that easy because you know what he's going to how he's going to grow up with no mother, and it's difficult.
In the past year, did you get a sign of life from all?
Unfortunately, all we have is that video that we released on June 24th from the day of the kidnap. We can see that he is alive and that he wasn't injured, but other than that and the assumption of the IDF that he is still alive, we don't have anything.
I read somewhere that you got I'm sorry. I read that Ol and Einav got your daughter a very loud present. I heard that they got them a drum.
A drum
that makes a lot of noise.
Yeah.
Are you still waiting for the sweet revenge of giving Almog a loud present to make all crazy?
That's another thing to wait for. When my oldest daughter was, I think she turned 2, they bought her a drum that, how can I say it? It was too loud, and I swear that I'll return the favor. Unfortunately, I didn't have the chance yet, but that's another thing I have to make him feel when he's back.
I'll check you up on that. Bezrat Hashem.
Bezrat Hashem.
What do you experience with Almog in the day-to-day life? Do you try very hard to remind him about his dad, about his late mom as well?
We talk about them. We show him pictures. We try to keep them in his memory. But it's getting harder and harder because sometime now when we show him pictures of Or, he thinks it's me. He can call my other brother dad all of a sudden because this is the dad figure he meets on a day-to-day basis. So what do? Do you correct him? Do you let him keep doing it? Those little things are things that I never thought we'll have to deal with, and that's the day-to-day things, the so-called small things. Those are the real challenges on.
This is the biggest struggle.
Yeah.
We often, I won't say forget, but we don't talk enough about the people in the background. Let's say about your daughters, for example, that lost their uncle.
Right.
How is that to process for them as well?
That's a great question because, as mentioned, this is the real struggle. I don't talk enough about the fact that two of my daughters go to sleep crying every night because they miss or the fact that I sometimes listen to their discussions and they talk about things that kids shouldn't talk about. Death and funerals and bodies that were kidnapped, and they know all the hostages by name and they know their stories. That's not something that a 7-year-old and a 10-year-old should talk about.
Reality in Israel.
Reality in Israel, exactly.
What is your hope?
Very simple. I want to sit here with my brother and remind him of the present they bought when Emma was 2.
So I think everyone here in Sderot and in Israel and in the rest of the world are joining with you to hope for the swift return of all. And we're waiting to see this revenge present that you will give Almog.
I will buy it very soon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.